In 2006, before the semi-final against Germany, something strange happened at Italy's training camp. Manager Marcello Lippi suddenly stopped the session. He had noticed flashes of light inside the forest surrounding the pitch. He became convinced that someone was spying on Italy's tactics. Without hesitation, he ended training immediately. Then he ordered the entire squad to turn toward the trees. And in complete silence, the Italian team pulled down their shorts and mooned the forest. No scandal followed. No photos ever surfaced. Only laughter inside the squad. And in that moment, Italy 2006 revealed its true identity. Not controlled, not predictable, but beautifully chaotic. At the center of it all was Gennaro Gattuso. Pure aggression, pure emotion, pure instability. As Italy kept winning, Gattuso became obsessively superstitious. He refused to change his tracksuit for weeks in the German summer heat. The situation inside the camp became unbearable. According to Andrea Pirlo, something had to be done. So Pirlo and De Rossi turned it into a game. At night, they staged silent ambushes inside Gattuso's hotel room. He would return after training and follow his ritual routine. Then the lights would go out. Pirlo would appear from the wardrobe, De Rossi from under the bed, and Gattuso would explode. Furniture shattered. Shouting echoed through the hotel. Chases down the corridor became routine, often with a fork in hand. It looked like madness from the outside. But inside the squad, it built something deeper than tactics. Trust through chaos. Massimo Otto was not a star of the tournament. He barely played. But inside the camp, he became essential. It started when Camoranesi saw him cutting hair with hotel scissors. Soon after, Otto transformed it into something official. He bought professional clippers and created a full barber setup inside the hotel. Players lined up daily. Even the coaching staff joined. Pressure slowly disappeared. Then came something stranger. Otto convinced Zambrotta that their room carried negative energy. So they performed a full ritual exorcism. Furniture was rearranged. Holy water was used. Kitchen herbs became sacred tools. It was absurd. But then Zambrotta scored a powerful long-range goal against Ukraine. And from that point on, belief inside the squad replaced logic. After a disappointing draw against the United States men's national football team, the atmosphere collapsed. The media in Italy called it a disaster. The bus ride back was silent. No jokes. No noise. The next morning, Lippi addressed the squad. He didn't use tactics. He didn't use analysis. He used confrontation. He told the players they had performed like tourists. That this team was not in Germany to survive embarrassment, but to win the World Cup. The message was brutal. And it worked. From that moment on, the identity of the team changed. Then came Germany, a stadium of nearly 70,000 fans. A hostile atmosphere, complete pressure. But something unusual happened before kickoff. During the handshakes, Captain Cannavaro noticed something strange. The German players avoided eye contact. They looked tense, uncertain. He turned to Buffon and understood immediately. Fear had shifted sides. The match became a war of exhaustion. 90 minutes passed. Then extra time. Still nothing. Then the 119th minute arrived. The ball dropped to Fabio Grosso. He struck it perfectly into the corner. Germany collapsed. And Grosso ran away in pure disbelief. Not celebration. Shock. Seconds later, Del Piero sealed the match with a perfect counterattack goal. Italy were in the final. Against France national football team, the final became survival. Italy were physically destroyed by the time penalties arrived. Before the shootout, Cannavaro gathered the squad. No tactics, only belief. They were 5 kicks away from immortality. One by one, Italy scored. Then came the final penalty. Fabio Grosso again. Chosen by instinct. He stepped forward. Shot. Top corner. Italy were world champions. And in the chaos that followed, Otto ran onto the pitch with hair clippers. He had promised to cut Camoranesi's hair if Italy won. And he did it. In the middle of Berlin. Surrounded by confetti and disbelief. In the dressing room after the final whistle, manager Lippi finally lit his victory cigar. The room was overflowing with champagne, noise, and exhaustion. For the first time in months, everything felt complete. But Italy 2006 had one last surprise. While Lippi was distracted celebrating, Otto quietly stepped behind him and stole the cigar straight from his mouth. Moments later, he was standing under a cold shower stream, still wearing his gold medal, calmly smoking the stolen cigar like nothing had happened. Lippi turned, saw it, and instead of reacting, he simply smiled and pulled out another cigar. Because even at the very end, Italy 2006 never stopped being chaotic. It just learned how to win with it.